Hello, Gemini. This is your March 2019. All right, Gemini. So, if the shoe fits, wear it. Any idea what that means? Does that mean something to you? Because that's the first thing I heard. If the shoe fits, wear it. I'm also feeling for Gemini. Gemini, it's twice the fun, twice the amount of challenge, twice the amount of love, twice the amount of loss. Gemini, it's like you go through something, you live through something, you survive something, but it's like you go through it again because of the twins. Gemini, going back, Geminis, going back into a situation, something that you were involved with, something that you were aspiring to be someone's better half, someone's other half, someone's quote-unquote husband, wife. But at the same time, you were fighting just as hard for your career, some of you. Some of you didn't want to have to make a decision that meant to follow your dreams where careers were concerned. So I felt like some of you Geminis may have had to leave, or your partner may have went away to school and you separated things, you went different ways. But I feel like after your partner finished, or after you finished, you came back to where you were from. This makes sense for somebody out there. And when you came back, you were able to reconnect to your partner, whether it was through church, whether it was through family, whether it was through socializing. But you just got to meet up and you tried to make a go of things. Maybe both of you had already gotten involved in a relationship. Maybe both of you had gotten married, and maybe you either widowed or you separated or you divorced. And then you and this partner met back up again. And then you were trying to make a go of things. But at the same time, they still had left something unfinished business. Whether it was children, whether it was family. But something unfinished, and yet they had to travel again. So I feel like you're doing something long distance, trying to make something work, but it's not really working, because you need to see one another, you need to feel one another, you need to touch one another. You need that face-to-face communication. I'm also feeling like for Geminis that there is going to be, for you guys, there is going to be a big change in circumstances. Hey! There's going to be a change in circumstances. There's going to be something that gets changed or renewed. So that's good. It's going to be positive. You're going to have to wait it out and get through some tough spots, but you're going to be okay. For those of you who I just spoke that scenario. Okay. For majority of you Geminis out there, I feel like there is love on the way. Love is on the way is what I hear. It's like seeing Santa's sleigh coming towards you. So somebody's bringing a gift to you. Somebody's bringing that cup to you. Somebody's wanting to offer something to you. Somebody is missing the hell out of you, Gemini. Somebody is really regretting a choice or decision they made. Somebody is wanting to figure out what to do, how to do it. How do they approach you? I feel like they've thought about it many times, of either calling you or texting you or sending flowers, or maybe you thought of sending flowers, calling, texting, whatever, whoever this is for. So somebody's really struggling, trying to figure out how to reconnect. But at the same time, they want to reconnect, but they also want you to meet them halfway on a decision. They also want you to work with them to come to an understanding or an agreement about something. Whatever that fight was that you had, whatever broke you up, and this definitely wasn't a third party for the people I'm talking to. So those of you who are not involved in a third party situation that you know of, whatever broke you up, whatever created that distance, whether it was somebody working too much, whether it was an addiction problem, financial issues, somebody getting lost, not being able to find their way back, somebody who maybe went through a mental struggle, maybe an emotional breakdown. Somebody's just trying to grab back that feeling again, and they don't know how to do it. But I feel like things are going to change. Things are going to get better. I feel so positive where Geminis are concerned that the messages that I'm getting is that nothing worth having. Something about fighting for it. I can't understand the word she's saying. You have to fight for it. You're going to have to fight hard for it, but you're going to get it. And then once you get it, you won't have to fight to keep it. That's the good thing. Is this hair every time I'm on a video? So you won't have to fight to keep it. But I do feel like it is definitely going to be a struggle to get to it, a struggle to get it to your grips. But once you have it, you're not going to lose it. So that's a good thing. I'll take that challenge. I'd rather struggle to get it than struggle to keep it, right? So with that being said, someone is asking you to take a walk in their shoes. So remember I said in the beginning, if the shoe fits, wear it. So somebody's saying, take a walk in my shoes. Somebody's saying, you're asking too much of me. You see what I'm doing. You see all the things that I'm responsible for. You see all the responsibilities that I have, whether it's with family or children or ex-spouses or whoever. So they're asking you to kind of give them a break. They're saying, walk in my shoes and see what I'm going through. Or you're saying to your partner, walk in my shoes. See how I feel. See how I feel after what's been done. See how I feel after what happened. See how I feel after what I've been through already. And you know what I went through, you're telling them, before I even met you. You know I had problems in the past with another relationship. And you turn around and did the same thing to me. So I feel like you're trying to get somebody aware, or somebody's trying to get you aware of what they've been through. They're saying, walk in my shoes, and then you'll figure this out. There's also going to be a lot of choices and decisions that you're going to make, and it may have to do with work, it may have to do with moving, it may have to do with a family. It may be seeing whether you need to put more money into something. Is it worth it? Maybe it's your home. Is it worth it to put more money into this? Or should I just walk away and leave it as is and find something better? It could be your car. Should you put more money into it to fix it? Or is it better off just to go get a new car? Because if this car is going to keep nickel and dime you to death, get rid of it. So for some of you, it could be that. There's also going to be documents that are going to be signed by Geminis. Definitely going to be signing documents. Be careful what you sign. A lot of people hurry up to sign something. They trust the person that's giving them something to sign. They never read it all, and including the fine print. I would prefer that you take this document, walk out of whatever office you're in, tell them you'd like to go review it, and you'll be back in a few minutes. You want some private time to go through this. If you need to make a phone call and ask somebody else, take a snapshot of it, send it to somebody and say, can you read this real quick? Maybe it's your attorney, maybe it's an advisor, financial accountant, whoever. Ask somebody to review it for you as well. Confirm that it's okay to sign. So be careful. You've been warned. Because otherwise, you're going to sign your life away on something. Be careful, okay? For a lot of you Geminis, somebody is welcoming somebody into their home. So whether you're asking somebody to come and live with you, whether somebody's asking you if they can come live with you, or maybe you're asking if you can go live with somebody else. Maybe it's a mother and father, maybe it's a brother and sister, maybe it's a good friend, maybe it's a boyfriend, girlfriend. But I feel like you want to leave where you are, and you want to go stay with somebody else. I definitely feel that this is something that's been gnawing at you, and now you're finally going to make that move. You're finally going to make the move, and you're going to feel great about it. There is a lot of blessings coming with this move. It may seem a little bit scary for some of you. It may feel like you're giving up some independence or privacy, but it is temporary for some of you. For some of you, it's going to be a permanent situation with a new love, or with a refound, rebuilt love. So with all that, that's nothing but positive. I don't see anything that's not positive about it. I'm also getting dreams are going to come through very clear for you. Messages from your angels, from your family on the other side, are going to give you messages during your dreams, so pay attention to them. Pay close attention to your dreams, because the answers that you seek will be in them. keep a pen and paper right next to your bed. So before you get out of your bed in the morning, before your feet touch the ground, if you don't do it then, before your feet touch the ground, you won't remember your dream. So grab that paper and pen and start writing. Even if it doesn't make sense, write the words down that you hear in your head. Write it down every single day. And by the end of the month, all that, you read it all together and it's going to make sense. You're going to be able to put it together. It's like doing a puzzle. Little piece at a time. One piece at a time. Alright, so that's pretty much my message for Geminis. Work is going well. Finances are going to build up. I don't see anything bad for Geminis for the month of March. I don't see a whole lot of challenges at all. I feel like it's going to be kind of easy breezy or whatever. Easy peasy. But it's not going to be bad, Geminis. So even though you guys are the twins and you got to go through stuff twice almost, just know that what you can't handle, your twin will. So you always got backup. That's one thing great about a Gemini. You've always got some backup. You might have the good twin and the bad twin, but at the end of the day, you're making the right decisions and doing the right things. So good job, Geminis. Stay strong, and remember, if the shoe fits, wear it.